Let daddy show you what it feel like.
Clearly I felt what it felt like.
Hey, yo, Big Cam, let's sit there and show what it felt like. Boy, we ain't balls deep. They say if you do it with your socks on, you're going to have a boy. So obviously he had socks on, right?
I guess he did.
He had grips on his socks to get that leverage.
It was after jar.
Okay. You did say that. Hey, little known fact, fellas, the more grip you have, the better the stroke will be. I'm going to let y'all figure that out yourself. You got to have leverage.
Okay.
Good leverage. I'm telling you, like, a lot of times people love laying in the bed, getting it on, but, you know, if you got your wife, try something new, make it some leverage. Stand on the edge of that thing.
Get you some Pilates socks.
And what the song say? Running into like a crash dummy. You know the song. And run into it like a crash dummy.
Run it.
Boom, hit that thing. Wow. Anyway, that was Usher. Love in this club. And that's how we're starting the pod this week. We're loving in the club because a year ago today, Sid brought to my attention that we were knee deep in Vegas.
It's our Usher-versary.
It's our Usher-versary.
Give it up for Usher.
Hey, let's go back. Give it one time.
We love him.
I'm back. Listen, we got to go back to Vegas.
We do.
So I told somebody next trip, we're going to Ibiza. We are in Ibiza. Now, we got to wait, though, because how long you need?
I'm wrapping this shit up in a bowl this year. Where we at? We can go next year.
See, that's why she's hurt. I said 2026 now because I know you are with child.
Maybe we could go like towards the end of next year.
Maybe so. You know what I'm going to do?
We need to see when the best time to go is, when it's not like too crazy, but the weather is still really good.
Yeah. Well, so when is, I don't even know like what the weather is in the beach.
I don't either. That's what I'm saying. We
it's Spain, ain't it?
I think so, yeah.
I don't even know.
We don't know where it is.
We just know we want to get there. That's it. Y'all want to go to Mars. We want to go to Ibiza. Shit, it is what it is. We going to be lit. But yeah, we were in Vegas having the time of my life. And I want to thank y'all because really thank Cam because I didn't even know Usher. I knew he was in Vegas, but Cam was like, hey, man, we need to go together. And I'm like, that's a grand old idea.
I'm glad that he phoned a friend. And then the friend was you.
Hey, listen, man, this is what I'm here
Mr.
for.
Make It Happen.
Mr. Make It. If you want somebody to go somewhere with you that's not going to lie to you and you tired of being on Bad Boy, come over to Death Row because I'm not going to lie to you. And if you want to go somewhere, I'm going to go. You okay? Especially if you like somebody who my wife trusts. Easy money. Easy permission slip to go.
And you got to make sure you go with the right couple.
That's a fact.
Because just because they down to go, DTG, doesn't mean that it's going to be a good time. You got to kind of know because every couple doesn't float my boat. You got to be down to have fun.
Yeah, and you come cut the arrow.
You're getting hot?
Yeah, I'm hot already.
It's getting hot in here.
And on top of that too, and I'm not even saying that if you go with certain people, right? And you're going on the trip, you have to be cognizant of the spend level of the trip. I'm not going to ask my friend to go somewhere who likes to be on the beer budget with champagne dreams to go with me. They can't come to
Ibiza.
They can't go to Ibiza, man. And if we know we're going to Ibiza, like you told me, I knew my 10-year anniversary was 10 years ago.
That you did.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to be ready to roll when it's time to go. It's time to hit the button. We got to be ready. Now, within reason. I ain't gonna, we got to do nothing stupid. Like, I'm going to Ibiza, we buying booths every night.
No. But that's not our vibe also.
It's not our vibe.
Yeah.
Watch this though, y'all. Don't go to Ibiza talking about we going to the spa every day.
We're not going to the spa every day.
See, but that's your vibe though. That is it. What's up? Hold on, we got to guess.
It's hot. So you need to turn the air down.
Come close this door for us real fast. 69. She gonna put it on 69. Freak ass nigga walked in the building. She's a 69 guy. Look at her. She the one to come in. First of all, give it up one time for India.
You have to say hello. It was a comment online saying, can you say hi?
Can you say something here? Just say something.
Hi, on 2 episodes.
Say something.
I know.
Tell the people how you been.
I've been great.
Where have you been?
Let me come down. I mean, where I've been in the same places I always been, being somebody's mama.
Okay.
That's where I been.
Somebody said, well, we getting a divorce.
They did?
Yeah.
Really?
No, they're not.
Page?
Not on the page. It was somewhere in there. I deleted the comment. I forgot where it was.
I didn't see that one.
But it was maybe one of the first episodes that we did.
No. The fuck?
Me and Miranda actually doing really good.
And we love to hear it.
See what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to hear from her. Like, we're not getting a divorce this month, but it's the beginning of the month. I'm just playing. Come on. I just told you we already signed that 3-year contract.
Oh my God.
3-year contract.
Exactly.
The one that you waiting on.
I told him not to tell your
Are we
business.
locked in?
Don't tell my business.
Oh, you my friend. I didn't tell your business.
That's why I ain't talking on this podcast, because you play too much.
Oh,
I
God.
know.
Our relationship is fine, but he played too much. So y'all have a great episode.
Hey, they not like us. They not like us.
She's actually exactly like us.
She is. She gonna leave. You'll come in, step this way, and then leave out the door. But anyway, yeah, we excited about that. We're gonna keep talking about it and manifesting this Ibiza trip. We're gonna get us a travel agent. I got one. She's pretty good too.
We don't even need a travel agent.
F that travel agent. We doing everything ourselves.
I'm the travel agent.
Talk
in this
about it. Talk
motherfucker.
about it. We're gonna find us a room, separate rooms. That's the motto.
Same
for
resort.
everything. Same resort.
Maybe we can get a house since we plan on inviting other couples.
That's fine.
That would be
See,
nice.
I just don't know. We don't know enough about it.
Yeah, I'll do some research. I'm on it.
Next time, we're going to give y'all a full play of how we
Next
gonna do
time,
the
no,
thing.
we're not.
Oh, never mind. I got too excited.
We
I got too
will
excited.
report live from Ibiza when it finally happens.
I got too excited.
Yeah, you did.
Ooh, I got something to talk about earlier on the pop. Anyway, hey, this is She and Our Podcast. I am your host, B Love, and I'm joined by my very special host, always filling in, always making it happen again and again.
Sydney.
Talk about it, Big Sid. We
Not the
locked
little
in. Are you my friend? This is how we giving it up. All right. So hold on. Let me do this again. And if you are watching on YouTube and the vibes are there and you like what you see, subscribe, like, share it, tell a friend to tune the hell on in. You watch the BET Awards.
I did.
You saw Meg Thee Stallion.
So actually, I missed like the first I missed like the first 20 minutes. I forgot
Okay.
it was even on.
Okay.
And then we had some technical difficulties. Camera was installing a sound bar and all this other
Y'all better
stuff.
stop using that fire stick, y'all.
Okay, no, we
use
never
it.
had a fire stick. We have Apple TVs on all our TVs, actually.
Talk about it.
Get on our lap. And we got that the HD one.
Oh, we got the HD.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The fuck?
Oh, y'all got a 72?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like I said, while he trying to play the Johnsons.
Big fire stick energy.
I have actually never had a fire stick.
I tried to have one before. It didn't work. We had to wait till it buffered and everything.
But yes, we watched.
Okay. What was your favorite performance? Let's talk about it.
My favorite performance, I like the Usher.
How'd you feel
tribute.
about that? Because a lot of people weren't feeling it. They were saying they should have got some men to do it.
They
but-
should have most definitely included some men.
Okay. What man?
Okay, so I'm a fan of Luke James. I love him.
I like Luke James too.
He has a great
You watch The
voice.
Shy?
I watched The Shy. I watch.
I haven't seen this past season. Is it good?
Yeah, it just ended.
I know, but was it
It
good?
was good.
Ooh,
That season
Jacob
finale, I was
Latimore,
like,
my guy.
yeah, I like Jacob too. But Luke should have been. He could have been
Okay.
looped in as
Who
one of
else?
the guys because he has range, baby. The mic be
does.
on and he got that range.
He does.
Let's see who else. I mean, obviously it probably wouldn't happen because he's on tour. But Chris, like,
You know, they got a little issue, underlying
oh
issue.
yeah,
They
you
got
know,
that thing.
well, he would have been a good one.
Yeah.
Who else is talented? I mean, you say Jacob. I don't really know about him and Usher, but he is a dancer. I feel like
I
they
didn't know
probably
that.
you got to watch some of his videos. I feel like the reason why with so many women was because they're
Fire.
dancers.
And yeah,
Pretty much all of them. I don't know if Coco Jones is a dancer, but
no, she was a singer though.
yeah, she was honestly she was my favorite next
Mine
to
too.
Tiana.
Yes, Victoria Monet.
And obviously Marsha Ambrosius isn't a dancer, but she did sing a song that was a dance ballad. So I feel like that's why it was so many women. However, it's like when y'all start off with a man and then you finish with 18 women, it's like,
I don't remember who they sorted out.
Childish Gambino.
Oh yeah, they did start out, and that was.
And he has a nice voice too. You know what I'm
did.
saying? So I feel like they could have maybe thought a little bit more.
Yeah.
But
He
for
did
what it was
need it.
worth, like I thought it was cute that Lotto did, you know.
Yeah, that was hard. That was hard.
Yeah,
I wanted Lil Jon to come out,
I did too.
but then he's John X now. Seriously, he's a Muslim.
Oh, okay.
He is a Muslim. I don't know if his name is John X, but he's a Muslim now.
Not the Malcolm X
Yeah,
really.
he's a
You
John
are
X.
an idiot.
Lil John X. All praise to the Allah. Yeah. That's what he gonna say. Ain't no wrong with
I
that.
don't even have a comment to that.
I'm all about that.
Okay. But yeah, overall it was good. Who else did I really like?
Oh, you playing
Oh,
that?
Lauryn Hill was good.
She was. So we saw
Yes.
Lauryn Hill at One Music Fest that year when I came down there. And She was good then, but I think it was just late. She didn't come out late, but it was late on the bill. It was like 11 o'clock and niggas was just ready to go at that point.
And she already is a late arriver.
You're like, bro, I'm just ready to go home. I don't want to hear no more music, miseducation, special education, no education. I'm ready to go home. That's how I feel.
She did really well. And her mic was on. She sounded good. Everybody whose mic was on sounded great.
They were fire. I did really enjoy Meg Thee Stallion's performance, not because she wasn't really twerking. I thought it was just a good opening act. As far as Usher went, though, since we're on the Usher train right now, I do think they should have got my boy EB to come up there, man. I was hurt they had Eric Bellinger up there. You know, he did the
and Vito.
Yeah,
I don't know. They really didn't think a lot.
Hurt.
They didn't think too hard on. I did
enjoy Chloe though.
She did well as well. I forgot all about her.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
India made Us Turn It Off when Ice Spice performed.
She
was like, it's too much. Nah,
I will say the women are getting more and more naked every time you turn on the television and open. We talked about this Instagram and you liking nakedness.
It's on my algorithms.
They were most definitely in their underwear. And it's kind of like, I mean, y'all are sick. You can still be sexy and be like a little bit more covered up. I feel like Beyonce is always sexy. And then sometimes she be, have on some revealing stuff, but you're never on there like.
It's not tasteless though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's tasteful with certain people. Like Victoria Monet was very tasty.
Yeah.
And she did the little waterfall.
She was also, you talking about her own performance.
Yeah.
I was about to say, she had on Beyonce outfit.
She did have a Beyonce outfit on. Like, damn, I just realized that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I think it was good. Indy just was not going at first.
Your kid was watching. That's why she
Big Sexy came out. She like,
I missed that one too. And I was sad about it.
Hell no. Y'all know I was.
I said,
that's my heart. And I said, we not turning off no Big Sexy. She was like, So when she came out, I was like, I'm going to turn it off. But then as the performance went on, like she got on regular clothes. She wasn't even doing that crazy. So
I did like Ice Spice's performance though.
You did?
I actually did.
I'm a Lotto fan and I inherit the beat.
I didn't like the songs.
Yeah, I don't like
the I don't like the Big Mama song. Well, it hasn't.
You like Big Mama? I like Big Mama.
What am I going to do for my birthday?
Well, yeah, my birthday. I think she tried to make a birthday anthem.
Everybody does at this point.
I don't blame him because them birthday anthems, if they slap.
And you know whose birthday anthem I hate the most?
You better not say it.
Drake's.
Oh, no.
I'm not a fan. I hate that song.
Not a fan.
Do not use that song. When you give me a birthday shout out, do not use that song.
Hey, if I die, bury me inside the Lewis though. When that's
always the best one. Or in the club.
You ain't lying. Come on, man.
I mean, go shawty, it's your birthday.
Yeah. You right. But
and I even like the Migos birthday song. I am biased. However,
you definitely are biased.
But I like that song. When a drink come in, she feels sexy.
See, I don't like that.
It's your birthday. Hey,
I do like that. I do like that. Don't mention your birthday. I like this one. What's one too?
Usher.
Mention your birthday. Yeah. Usher.
Usher is your birthday.
Usher got something for everybody.
He does.
Usher really got the hit. So listen, man, God bless Usher. I am hating
and Usher we trust. And he's from Chattanooga, which is also where I'm from.
But what he always doing is 8 times state.
I mean, I claim Nashville too.
You do.
It's reasons why nobody claims Chattanooga, but that is where we are from.
I had a girlfriend from Chattanooga. You know that, right?
No.
India never told you that?
She's irrelevant now.
I know. I just thought India had told you that before. See, yeah. But don't worry about it. We're not even gonna talk about it.
Maybe talk who?
We're gonna keep it moving. Like, huh? It's not like it's gotta have people like see it around. I'm telling you.
Because I don't know that woman.
Hey, so listen. Speaking of India, she just came in. I should have made her tell a story about what happened this weekend. Fellas, you will relate. And I put this in my notes so I wouldn't forget. I had the kids all day Saturday trying to give India a break. Man, I'm like, man, I'm finna get India a break. You know what I'm saying? I worked Saturday. After I got off work Saturday, I said, I want some pasta. And y'all know when you craving something, you're going to have to get it no matter what. Nothing's going to stop you. Not even taking 2 kids in 98-degree weather to North Italia in the Green Hills Mall. That's how I was giving it up. So I'm like, hey, I'm about to go get some pasta. Like, on me, I need it. India said, you mind taking the kids? I'm like, yes, I mind. But I took my kids, my kids. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else's.
That they are.
Boom, scooped them up, put them in the car seat, 98 degrees. It's looking like Nick Lachey outside. He gets 2 shouts out per pod. So when we got in the car, took him in North Italia, got some food. I said this on my story. If y'all know, y'all know. Sit down thinking I'm finna eat by myself with just me and the kids. Indy hit me with the ooh-wop, shawop, bam, boom, and sent me a text message. Hey, can you bring me something to go? I wanted to say no.
Why?
But I said yes. Because I wanted it to be a me meal. I wanted me to spend my money on whatever I wanted to buy.
But you already bought 2 kids' meals and your meal.
But what if I wanted the dessert? Now she cut into my dessert fund.
Oh my God.
So I
Your
couldn't even
tiramisu. Did they have tiramisu?
Yeah, you know they do. So I couldn't even get no tiramisu. Needless to say, I got Indy dessert. Now, when I got back home, Indy was going out with her homegirl. Shout out to Cam. They came in town to kick it with her from Vegas. They were gonna go out to the club. Indy always says, I ain't gonna be out there long. I'll probably be back. If I'm going at 8, I'll be back by 10. 10 came and went. 11 came and went.
She was having a good time.
I got into bed at 12. Tried to watch Power. Went to sleep. You watch Power?
This is a big rich
It wasn't a big
town.
rich town this last episode. I'm trying. I'm gonna stick it through, but it wasn't good. Anyway, then she hit me.
Episode?
I ain't like it. You like it? This last one? Where Rick killed Buddy?
I'm just tired of.
Yeah, me too. But I don't like it. It's too fantastical. Like, how did Tyreek all of a sudden become John Wick? I say that every episode.
You know what's funny?
What's that?
Sorry to cut into your story.
We can
We're
talk
getting
about
back on
this.
topic
Yeah.
after this. So I'm binging Power right now. I'm season 5. I got one more season to go.
Which one you binging though? The old
The
one?
original Power.
Okay, Ghost.
Yeah.
Real Ghost.
So right now he is getting trained by Kanan to learn the game. This is after Jukebox and all of them have been
Gotcha.
killed.
Okay.
But he's like learning, and Tasha's trying to frame him for shooting the dude that killed Raina. But it's just so funny because now he's talking bad to Tasha like, I didn't think you was a traitor like my daddy, and you ain't shit neither. I was just like, wow. But it's just funny that now he's like you said, he's John Wick, and then he was like learning the game.
This nigga went from John Wick to like me from a high school student with a library card to John Wick.
Yeah.
Man,
College kid.
When they came out, they got during the airstrip with them guns. I'm like, come on, bro.
I was like, now how do you even know how to use
Y'all
that?
niggas is Navy SEAls now. This
right.
is what we saying. So
right. But
that's
it's
why I
coming
really
to an
think-
end. This is the last season.
Thank you, God.
So
But
they got to pull out all the theatrics.
they're raising Kanan though.
Yeah, I love that one. I like that
Fire.
one. Yeah.
That's the best one.
I'm glad what's his face didn't die. Joey Badass.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
glad
glad
they
he
killed
came
him.
back.
Yeah.
I'm glad he came back. That's how it ended last season, right? Oh, I can't wait.
Okay, so back to India.
Oh yeah, India. So boom, India went to the club, and I'm asleep. So in the back of my mind, when she told me she was going out, I got a little excited because I thought I was about to get some.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Spit on that thing.
I didn't. I thought it was about to get a little to him, and she
I
got
am
back.
screaming at this being a button.
But I'm like, bruh, so y'all already know the vibe. When your wife say I'm going out, 10 o'clock past, 11 o'clock past, I already knew she was drunk by that time. I ain't even text her. I knew she was okay, but I also knew my girl was full of that. So I'm like, man, when she get back, she gonna stumble in this house and go right to bed. Sure enough, I looked over about 1 o'clock, 1:30. There my girl is. Face full of makeup, hair intact, laying down. I said, oh, I know what kind of night she had. She woke up and went to church, though. I ain't gonna lie. So give it up for India, not giving up that.
Oh my
Oh, you
God.
gotta give him that hawk too and spit
What
on
none.
that thing.
None. Went straight to sleep. So fellas, don't be fooled out there. When they tell you they're going out and you get excited when they come back home thinking you finna get it on, you're absolutely wrong. They're going to go to sleep looking the same way
No.
they did when they went out.
No,
You didn't know I ain't.
no. You are lying because that never happens to me.
Stop lying out there.
First of all,
Jar was a special case because one, you know why I won, and then two, you weren't even drinking like that.
Okay, but let me tell you something.
Okay.
Any other time I go out and I on my one of my white girl wasted nights, I'm still coming home and I'm still washing my ass. I can't get in the bed.
She did too, but the makeup was still on though.
Got you. Well, so you're getting at least that much out of me.
Yeah.
Now, if you meet me in the bathroom,
But see, why I gotta wake
I
up out
fuck
of my
her
sleep?
while the shower running. Who said that? Was it with the water running? Was it?
It's overrated, by the way, too. way overrated. We can talk about it if you want to.
I think it depends on the person.
It don't depend on the person.
It does.
Because there's too much going on in the shower at one time. Is it the water you feeling or is it the WAP you feeling? Pick a side.
It depends.
I want to feel the warmth of the WAP. I don't want to feel the shower.
I think it depends on the shower too.
A cold shower?
No, like if you have a shower with like a bench in it, and it's not necessarily like the water isn't
hitting you,
okay, you can get it cracking. It depends on the location.
I'm down with
location. Because in your regular shower, you may not.
Nah, because you got to stand up. You got to get the right adjustment with your legs. You can't slip.
I honestly sometimes prefer, especially if it's a quickie, because then we don't have to worry about showering afterwards. You clean off, you get on out, and you keep marching.
All right.
For me, I'm going to take a shower before and after.
We know you.
Me.
And we talked. We never talked about that.
We didn't.
All right. So listen.
We want to save it. We can say it.
No, we gonna bust this down right now. You ran right into it like a crash dummy again. So we talked about it. We sent each other this post on the gram where it says, "Would you rather your spouse or partner, whoever you got going, take a shower before sex every time, or in some situations, can they just come and just say, hey, here it is.
As you are, like church.
Come as you are.
Literally.
Bring it to me, sweaty, because you know I like alcohol. David Banner said it best. So she just said that you're going to take one before and after, right?
I mean, afterwards, of course, I got to get clean.
I understand. You unsullied now, so you have to get the soil off of you. You unsullied woman, you gotta get it off.
That was a good one. No, so if it's like, we're chilling at the house and ain't nobody been nowhere, then sure, I'm not gonna be like, pause. Before we get this cracking, let me go to the no.
That's what I thought you meant.
In the morning, roll over in it. That's cool.
Yeah.
But if we have had a whole day, we've been outside running around, went to, whatever restaurant, hit a few bars, we're going to come home.
For sure. Okay.
And somebody's going to take a shower because I'm not sucking no. This is what me and Cameron call it. This is what I call it. DOD. Day old dick. I can't do nothing with that. I don't want to smell it.
Hey, yo. That was fire. We on top.
DOD. I'm not going to interact with that. It's not going to, if I smell, first of all, y'all know how your balls smell, even with your Manscaped spray and ball spray and all that shit.
It's still, you right.
You know how it smells in your pants all day long. Just I know how I smell in my pants all day.
You right. You ain't, you
know, I don't smell like a fish fry, but I feel my sexiest when I'm shaved, waxed, and clean. Then I know I'm putting this thing on you. It smells good. Maybe it's wet. And all that.
Dion said it best. You look good, you play good, they pay good. Because if you put it on me like that, you're going to get a Birkin bag or something out of me.
You're going to get pregnant.
I'm not getting no Birkin. You're going to get pregnant.
And that's just how I roll. That's just how we roll.
I can't even deny that was fire. I don't even have like no rebuttal or anything. But I do feel what you're saying after you broke it down like that. Yeah. Because I'm thinking that if we sit in the house all day and we have taken showers and we may be mulling around the house, as they say.
Or even ran and got lunch and came back. Like, I'm just saying, if we've had a full day
you better not bring it. Yeah, don't bring that thing over
using the restroom a few times and all that if I have taken a I'm watching myself.
That's disrespectful. I told you about this. All right. It was a story of somebody I know, and I promise this is not me. I am way too clean for this shit. One of the homies told me
some tissue in her butt, didn't she?
No, but almost, but vice versa. She was riding some pine, and they were on her bed. And she was on top of him. And when he got up, your butt gonna sweat regardless, right? A little bit, When he got up, looked at the sheet, it was a skid mark from his butt.
From his butt?
Because she was right.
My God, that is disgusting.
And this is why you should definitely shower. So I definitely.
And y'all be having hairy cracks and stuff, and things just get collected up in your hairs. That's
exactly. Dingleberry, duty balls, and everything.
That's like I said. I need to be shaved, waxed,
I'm with it. I listen. I'm gotta.
Whatever noise that was.
Yeah, it was a bunch of noises.
You should be manscaped, but it's okay. You know, as long as it's not a wolf on either behalf, we're good. We're good.
Put it a wolf in your face.
I don't like a lot of hair on a man.
It's nasty too, and also it gives you
just clean it up.
Give you extra 2 inches.
Just take a little off the
give
top.
You extra 2 inches.
It does. It gives a bigger illusion.
It is optical illusion. Like, God, look at this. Be walking out the bathroom with your hands on your posing on.
God,
I am a poser.
Meyer.
I am going to pose.
I'm gonna pose.
Manscaped, I'm posing. But anyway, like I said, Indy did come home and just went straight to bed. But she did shower, but face, I guess she was like, you know what? I'm gonna shower this rump. With this face, gonna stay made
sometimes
up.
Makeup always don't come off on the one wash. You gotta scrub, get the makeup wipe. It's a process.
And so she normally does that. So it's a telltale sign.
She was fucked up. And she did tell me too. She was like, "Hey, last night, I had to stay a little longer because I was, I was tipsy." Her words. I was tipsy. Women will never say they were drunk. I was tipsy. I say I was fucked up. I'm fried.
Hey, I'm fried. What's up?
I can't wait to be fried again. Come on, January.
Hey, let's go. Hey, we going to Big Sex. We told y'all that last week. We going to Big Sex. We're trying to get Cam going.
Cam go wherever I go.
I go. Especially right now. Indy ain't trying to go see Big Sex. I'm trying to convince her to go.
We're going to have to turn it into a good time.
Yeah, so anyway, but yeah, I had to tell y'all that. Oh, here we go. My next topic of discussion that I have to touch on was something else that we saw. And it says, parenting. This is the post. Parenting is turning down jobs because they don't fit your child's schedule. Do you believe that? How do you feel? Do you believe that this is now real parenting because a job required you to come in Saturday evening from 4 to 7?
So, I had to quit my corporate job because of parenting. Hashtag parenting.
Yeah.
So they wanted me to come back into the office 5 days a week. We went from COVID, from being 100% remote, into the office. I think it was maybe like a few days a week, but then I got pregnant. And I was super sick. So I was completely remote, but the rest of my department eventually had to go in 5 days a week. And that just wasn't feasible for us. Cause at the time, Cameron is 100% remote, but his job is too demanding for him to be 100% caretaker for winter. And I was breastfeeding and going through, I'm not going to say extreme postpartum, but I was going through postpartum, and I didn't have a daycare. Like, I wasn't ready to put my baby in daycare. 12? I think I had 13 weeks of maternity leave.
It's tough.
I wasn't ready for that.
That's tough.
And they weren't really trying to work with me, so I had to leave.
Peace out.
So ultimately, I say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You have to do what you're most comfortable with your child. And if, childcare isn't a thing because they're too young, I have an age range I want Winter to start childcare in, and she wasn't in that age range. So
yeah, what it is.
Yeah, we had to talk about it. And thankfully, I got my other job, and that just kind of fell in my lap, and it was the blessing that I need to happen. So I feel like when you're doing things for the right reasons, God will help you.
Oh,
work it out.
Hallelujah.
And won't he do it? Yes, he will.
Talk about it. So listen, I'm going to agree with you. In kind of the same situation, there was a time before the job that I had right now that I was working at another job. The job that I had then, I did not like. I liked the job. The job wasn't bad. I did not like the people there. I did not like the person. The people were great. The person wasn't. And I happened to report to this person, right? And the guy told me when I started, I was going to be remote. So I'm like, I'm taking this job under the pretenses that I'm going to be a remote employee. When I got in there, he was like, hey, man, I think we should get to know each other. I want you to come in at least 3. Can you come in at most 3 days a week? I'm like, yeah, bro, I can do that for the first 2 months. For us to get to know each other, I'm like, bro, that's cool. I ain't been in the office since COVID. Like, let me get some people interaction, see how the office is. So boom, boom, bam. Went in there, mind you, all the work that I did was not in the office. Everybody I work with was remote as far as like what I was doing. Anyway, long story, less long, but it told me to come in the office 5 days a week. I said, bro, Hell no. I gotta take my kid to school. I pick my kid up from school. Like I already had my schedule set up to where I'm dealing with kids helping India, with the kid, like with Blake at that time, just kind of moving around.
That's not what was in the job description.
It's not. I had to go back and look at my job description, and it said a remote employee. So I said, hey man, like, nah, dog, like I'm gonna come in 5 days a week for a month now, just to show you a little bit of love for a month. I did it for a month.
He would have got a week.
Cause it's like after that, I started what do you call it? Not hedging your schedule, but you know what I mean. Like you would come in early and then leave because he want me to come in. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, that's what I gotta do. He got mad. Told me, can I talk to you in my office? I said, bro, you know what? Ain't gonna be too much talking, man. This is gonna be probably my last month. I'm finna quit and find another job. Cause I went in there, I told Cuz, I said, hey, bro, this is by far this job in Fred's Dollar Store. Shout out to Fred's one time. Was the worst job I ever had in my life. I said, I'm finna find another job. Find another job in 2 weeks.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, when you are doing things in alignment with your life and for your children, I feel like things have a way of working out.
I do too. I think when you start being selfless and start putting others in front of you, things tend to work themselves out all the time. If you are a natural giver and you are selfless and you like give, you're going to get blessed on the back end. You might not see it up front, but on the back end, it's coming. Be steadfast, my friend. One of my homeboys say, be stoic. Whatever it takes, be that. All right? In a real way. Let me go on to the next topic. Because I'm hot. I'm getting hotter and hotter. This shirt thick. God bless. This shirt thick, your belly thick. I got to tell this quick story real fast. Indy and I had this app. We spoke about it a while ago, but I ain't giving them no more shine. It helps us communicate. It helps us talk better when we are in a state of unrest. The communication is ain't where it needs to be. It brings up topics. One of the statements was, when our relationship expectations are misaligned, we work together to reach a compromise. India and I both said that we strongly disagree with that situation. So I'm going to ask you, here it is. When our relationship, meaning you and Cam, expectations are misaligned, we work together to reach a compromise. Is that strongly disagree, neutral, or you strongly agree with that? Ain't no in between. Which way you going?
When our relationship expectations, we're not agreeing.
Y'all not
agreeing.
We work
together to reach
a common goal.
Yeah.
Y'all do?
Yeah, if we're doing it right now. Live into the flesh.
I expected one thing, it ain't gonna happen like this. So what's going on?
Yeah, so we are trying to name our son.
Oh, okay. That's a big one.
And the last time with Winter, it was like, we still went back and forth. Okay, we like this and we kind of like that, and this would work together. And then it's like he said a name because we would get on the computer and just kind of look. He said a name and it was like, and it was winter.
And it started snowing.
And it started snowing. The snowflakes started coming out.
Olaf came in.
Elsa came in there, was letting it go and shit. And it was just magical. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, it was teamwork for Winter. I picked the middle name. He basically picked the first name and we rocked and rolled with it. And that was it. But we didn't know Winter was a girl at the time. Okay. So, that was just our girl name. We had that solidified.
Ready to roll.
So this time, with us knowing the sex in advance, now we're focused on boy names. And I didn't realize how hard it was to name a son. And we're not doing a junior. Because I told you, if it was another girl, we were going to name her Cameron because Winter was almost Cameron.
For sure.
And we love that name, spelled differently. But now it's like everything that I say, Cameron is like, hated it. No, fuck no. I can
hear him saying
really like, no, to all my, literally every name I say, he's like, thumbs down. Every name he says, Cameron has given me the most ridiculous names.
Give me one of them y'all not going to use so I can laugh.
Cameron said Jaden. As if there's not a million Jaden, Caden, Aiden, Layden.
Don't y'all know somebody named Jaden?
I think everybody in the world knows Jaden.
Ain't cuz Chris' son. What's Chris' son name?
That's he's Caden.
See what I'm saying?
So he is not
Caden and Jaden gonna be friends.
And Cameron's also said Saint. I'm like, am I Kim Kardashian or are you Kanye West? No. Saint Johnson, it's giving Kris Kringle. Old Saint Nick. Anyway.
Hey, you won't buy it and they say, give it up for her hair one time.
Oh, you gotta give it that hot tour. Spit on that
Them
thing.
edges got that hot tool on it. Boy.
I was like, what's that noise? It's hot too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I found a name that I really like.
You don't gotta tell
Not
us.
gonna drop
Okay.
it. Immediately he was like, no. And I was like, well, what's your reasoning? He's like, cause I had a friend in elementary school named
That's a good reason. I'm not even gonna lie.
and one friend.
That's a good
And I
reason,
literally
though.
only had one in my graduating class, and he was a white guy.
Okay. Barry?
I think you're actually the only beard I've ever known.
I know one. He's a white guy.
So I'm just like, the reasoning behind it is like, obviously, I don't want to name our kids something that's trendy or
Yeah.
something that somebody's going to look at and be like, oh, you must love the Kardashians because you named your baby.
You don't want to do
XYZ.
Saint.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Saint. You don't want to do Saint.
No. So cute name, not for me.
Yeah.
So today I texted him a name, loved it. I was like, this is the
You
one.
better be King Johnson either.
It's not King.
King Dingling. They gonna start calling it
King Johnson.
King Dingling.
And he immediately was like, I'm not feeling it. And I kind of spazzed out on him a little bit.
Okay.
Because I was like, look, you're giving me nothing. You've given me Jaden, Aiden, Caden. You're not
those ain't the
coming
one.
with anything. And literally everything I'm saying, you're saying no to. I'm like, so today I pulled the, you named Winter.
You put the big joke on it.
I mean, not to say that it has to be my decision, but it's like you should be a little
Collaborative.
bit more lenient
Yeah.
towards because the middle name is already his dad's name. We're
Okay.
honoring him. His dad is no longer with us. And
Right on.
we've always said that when we have a son, his middle name would be his dad's name.
So that was easy work.
Right. So we got the middle and the last.
Oh,
It's
well,
like, why can't you just let me, if I love it, just like, you know what, girl?
that's me.
Because you're giving me excuses like my one elementary friend had the fucking name. Like,
Cam,
what?
Cam, I gotta call y'all. You gotta let that one go, brother.
So after that, after
Okay.
I said that, he's like, okay, whatever, just name him that name. Are you happy? And walks away. And I was like, no, I'm not happy.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because I don't want that to be the energy into going into naming our child. However, he texts me the name in a different spelling. And I was like, I'm not really feeling the spelling, but this might be
He
something.
put the ghetto on it.
No, he
Okay.
changed an I to an O.
All right.
It was
okay.
to be pronounced the same, but I don't really like the O because the middle name already has an O, and it's just too many on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, but maybe that would be something I could compromise on.
Hey.
And he said, okay. So I feel like that is, while it got a little heated, because I'm like, at this point, I'm annoyed. I want to refer to my son as his name and not the baby, him, he, it. I want to call him his name, especially now that I know what he is.
For sure.
So yeah, but we had to use the word compromise today. So I'm going to say we agree.
That's fire. I'm not even gonna lie. That's a great way to get back in line. Y'all communicating though. That was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
A lot of times I know for myself, I'll let things just wash away. I'm like, all right, man, you got it.
Cameron used to do that.
And then once I say you got it, like, while it may in the moment be tabled or like done, it's still not resolved.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the best way, just to go ahead and resolve the issue and knock it out. That's why when India came in, we doing better, because I'm trying to do a better job of resolving issues as they come up. And she has been pushing me to do it too. Now, you ain't finna walk away. We gonna sit and talk about this right now. All right, I'm ready to talk. Then she'll do that.
I feel like, because I used to be that way,
Yeah.
like, I want to talk about it right now. And Cameron wasn't really trying to talk about it. Now he is the one that wants to kind of resolve it. And I don't really want to talk sometimes.
Okay.
So, but I will say overall, we have pretty good communication. Like
Yeah.
when someone is upset, we'll tell the other what we're upset about. I've only given him like the silent treatment once this year.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he should have known exactly where he had me fucked up.
And this is where you had me messed up. Exhibit
And
A.
so I just needed to calm down a minute, because I knew that if we talked about
Right.
it in that moment, that I would have just spazzed out and it would have made it any better.
For sure.
But I got over it quicker than I normally do.
So that's something that we're working on
Growth.
too. There's that growth. There's something we're working on. Now, if it's something I'm like, hey man, like now, right now,
Mm-hmm.
we both have to understand that we're going to give that person some space, but we are going to come back
Yeah.
and revisit the issue at hand.
Within the same 24 hours.
Within the same 24.
Yeah.
It's not going to be one of those situations where, man, you got it, and never talk about it again. It's going to be like, you got it, But later on, we got it. You
Yeah.
feel me? We got to come back and figure
I'm proud of
this out.
you.
I mean, I'm
I'm so
I'm so proud of you. Like Rick Ross getting beat up too. We saw that.
Oh my
Rick
god.
Ross got punched in the face. OVO, hey, 6 God. But so we're trying to be better at communicating, aligning things, getting things back on track. But that was fire how y'all came together. Now I want to know the name, but I'm gonna tell you like that. Don't do Aiden, Jaden.
We're not. I'll tell you when we rap.
It's too many of them out there.
It
Too
is.
many of them out there. So don't do the Canon is a fire name for this is a Sony camera that we're shooting off of, by the way. But I thought about cameras. I'm like, Canon, this shit.
Yeah, I know a photographer. He named his son
Canon.
Canon.
No, Steph Curry named his son Canon, but for basketball and shoot. Fire,
He should
Canon
have named
Curry.
him Shooter.
Canon.
But all their kids have C names, don't they? No.
Riley.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
All right, but it's like I got another one. This one is near and dear to I think a lot of people's heart, and that deal with the situation. Do you support each other in setting boundaries with friends and family?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that with the friends thing, you kind of learn, over time, especially when you start dating someone or first get, when that changes from boyfriend, girlfriend to fiance and husband.
Facts, right.
Especially if you have a best friend of a different sex and things of that nature. You have to be a little bit mindful. And sometimes I think it's not necessarily like you guys, like the person you're in the relationship with. I think it's the friend.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to let the friend know. And that can make it awkward. That can cause tension. That can
a lot
cause,
of tension.
Your significant other and the other friend not to like each other anymore. Whatever.
Underlying tension be in the room when they come around.
Yeah, but you never want to like have to question a friendship. Like, is this person like this? Or are they disrespecting me the way they're disrespecting me because they want you, or just because they don't know no better because they haven't been in a relationship where their significant other had a friend of the opposite sex?
Makes sense.
Yeah, because everybody doesn't know. It doesn't have that etiquette.
Yeah. So I'm with that. But family.
Listen.
That's the one. Because because family can start getting into the meat of the situation.
I feel like it's the parents is the biggest.
That's it. Let's just go ahead and call a spade a spade. It needs to be the parents.
Yeah.
And you can't say nothing to your spouse's parents. So it's gonna take them to set that situation straight. I remember a long time ago, I was working at my other job, talking about all my jobs today. And one of my coworkers used to always say this saying about her husband. And like when her in-laws came in town, said, this is your circus, those are your monkeys. She was white, by the way. She didn't mean no disrespect. But she was like, this is your circus, these are your monkeys. You have to get them in line. And I said, man, I looked it up. That's a real quote too, by the way. I'm like, damn, that's what's up, man. I'm gonna start using that. So anytime I think that we feel, me, Indy and now, anytime we feel a little tension coming between like the family front, we'll talk to the person and then let the person go talk to the in-laws. I give an example. Blake was in Mississippi. And India is a safety first type of girl. I'm from a small town. Not that big. We got like 4 or 5 red lights and we just gonna be through the town. So when they go to Walmart or somewhere fast to the snowball stand, my mom might just throw Blake in the car and be like, come on, let's roll.
She didn't put him in his car seat.
She didn't put him in his car seat. And I FaceTimed her. And she was FaceTiming. She had India FaceTimed her. Then, boom. I ain't really noticed it at first, right? Indy I got a phone. Indy said, was Blake in the wasn't in the car seat or wasn't it was in the front seat? Or someone said, I don't know. Are y'all lying to me? I said, for real, I don't know. I had to call my mama right back and hey, ma, listen, put that boy in the car seat.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta tell me if he was in there or not.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I need you to put him in the car seat and let that be that on that. So I think that's how you got to do it, man. Everybody needs to control their own situation. I'm not going to overstep. Like if I feel her mom or something being disrespectful to the kids, I'm going to tell her and I'm going to let her handle that. I ain't going to go into it with her mama or dad, none of that. Because if we go into it, it might be a point of no return for me and them. But if she handled it, she know how to come back from it.
Now, I'll say I wouldn't. I think it depends on the relationship, how strong the relationship is. I do feel like it is receptive better, and you can probably say a little bit more when, like, for example, if Cameron had an issue with something that my mom did, you know, me and my mom's relationship, we're very candid. I could tell my mom, like, girl, you tripping. You know, Cameron's pissed off about such and such, such.
Ain't nobody pissed off at top tier.
But I do feel like they have the relationship that Cameron could say, hey, Miss Tasha, blase, 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 or we're trying to make sure X, Y, Z when it comes to winter. And I feel like she would be receptive of it.
I will too.
But we do the same thing. If I have an issue, I'm like, Cameron, can you talk to your mom?
Yeah.
But I do feel like I could talk to his mom at the same time. It also depends on the type of person. I have that personality. I don't give a shit who you are.
You don't.
I will tell you exactly how I feel.
That's facts.
Especially when it comes to my children.
What's that? Facts?
When it comes to me and mine, I'm going to tell you, I don't really care. But I do give him the control over, addressing his mom.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I think we got that. I think all of us have a good relationship where I can call Indy's dad, like, hey, man, bro, you can't be talking to my son like that, man. You got to chill.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it like that, but he going to feel me. It's going to be real.
Yeah.
So I think that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
For sure.
Give it up one time.
Give it up for boundaries.
Tackling boundaries, tackling communication. Where else you gonna hear this from? Tackling shower sex, all in one episode. Where else? Going to Ibiza, don't know nothing about it. Went to see Usher, knew everything about it. Where else? Come on, man, you ready? I'm gonna hit your button, not mine. Let's hit the button. I hope this is the right one. I always get confused.
Now unqualified advice.
It's not the right one. It's mine.
Relationship.
I got the keys. I make mine quick and fast because I know time is not about to last. Listen up. My relationship is for everybody. And I'm going to read something India sent me too. Hold up. I'm excited because India sent me something, which is funny to me. India sent me a post that said, my husband and I were talking last night about how a 12-pack of drinks is $9 and how in 2020, I used to buy them $4 for $10. I decided to go back into my Walmart app and see how much I was paying for random grocery order. In January 2020, I paid $70.20 for 30 items. I added all those items to my cart again and went to repurchase them today. Today, those 30 items were $165.42. That's a $95.22 price increase in 4 years' time. That is 135.6% inflation percentage.
It's a lot of math.
What is going on? I thought about that because I'll tell you this. I got mad at it. Not mad. It was just a little, I don't know, man. I got tense probably last month before last. I looked at my bank statement, Publix, Target, Whole Food, and Fresh Market, all in one day within like hours from each other. And in every place, he spent like $80. So 4 places times 80, you do the math. I looked at that and I said, Indy, come on, man. Like, what are you doing? I mean, I got this at Target, got this at Whole Foods. The produce ain't fresh over here. I'm like, man, I don't want to hear all that, bro, but you spending $80 at every place. A little more at some places. A little more at some places. Maybe you go to Target, you go crazy, you go in there for Pampers, but you got the little Sephora thing right there.
We're getting Millie Moon.
It's what I'm saying. You get Millie Moon, you get the goddamn most expensive Pamper you see. I want the cheap, I want Pampers, pure Pampers Plus.
Ooh,
they get the job done. It is. I'm trying to hurry up. Needless to say, she rushed me. All that to say, if you're setting budgets around your house, it's kind of mainly for guys. You cannot be subscribing to OnlyFans on a budget. I gotta say that. If you got a budget every month, $200 for food, and you getting mad because your wife may spend $240, you can't have an OnlyFans problem, man. You can't be on OnlyFans every goddamn 2 days, and you spending goddamn $100 a month on OnlyFans.
Twitter is free.
Twitter is free. All you need is the clips. You don't need to unload the full clip. Go watch a half a clip and unload your clip. It's all you have to do.
They got 2 minute clips.
They got 2 minute clips, but they dropping it all.
Friends tell me. I don't know any of this.
Yeah, let me see your bookmarks if you're nasty. Put the bookmarks on live. Get $1,000. You know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I say all that to say, fellas, be careful out there because your budget, your OnlyFans, I'm sorry, might be eating into your grocery budget. So be aware.
I didn't know people were still subscribing to OnlyFans.
I think so. I don't really know, but I think they tried to do like a little revamp and make it something else. But I think people are still on there and getting their fans on. I think. Listen, I'm gonna save you from doing yours today. It's hot in here. I told Indy to cut down there. It's hot. Let's do it anyway. Let's go ahead and hit it and quit it and not do it too long. Let's hit the button. I hope this is the right button. I get nervous now. I know it's not right.
Let her upgrade you. What would India do?
Give it up. Let's go. Talk to Sydney.
Okay, so my anniversary is on the 3rd. Mine too. My husband is going to a baseball game with his friends on the 2nd. I hate baseball. I'll go with him sometimes, but we've already gone to so many games this year. So he asked, as I said, it was totally okay as long as I didn't have to go. It's the same thing with golfing or going out to bars. He's so sweet to even ask, though I always say yes. But some of the women in my life question me on my laid back style. They can imagine letting their husbands go do something without them the day before their anniversary. Even if the game was on our anniversary, I wouldn't care. I like to be alone, reading or exercising. I don't care what days he does stuff because that means I can pull up the curtains and read without interruptions. I keep the house spotless. We don't have kids and we both work. There's no reason for him to stay home. What are your thoughts? Do any other wives feel pressure to conform? So we normally plan a trip for our anniversary. Yep. So we're pretty much gone during those days. And loaded. Yeah, this year we went a few days later just because our anniversary was like on a Wednesday, I think, this year.
Yeah, that's conniving.
Or Tuesday, I don't know, something weird. But I feel like to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no rules when it comes to what you and your husband like to do. Because, for example, me and my husband, we did not go on a honeymoon right after the wedding. We did it on our year anniversary. We did a 2-in-1. We had our honeymoon and our year anniversary, and we got pregnant all of it. It was a 3-for-1.
My love going bang, bang, bang.
And some people may be like, oh no, like as soon as I jump the broom, I have to be on the next
honeymoon.
Right. You know, and in a perfect world, in a perfect budget, you know, we would have loved to probably have done that too. However, we were already in Miami. We just stayed a few more days after the wedding, had a little fun, and then we brought our asses back home. And then we went to DR a year later. So I feel like whatever you and your husband like, do that and do it unapologetically.
Talk about it.
Don't let nobody tell you that it's, I mean, I feel like it's weird for people to be like, that's weird that you let him go somewhere the day before. It's the day damn before.
It's nasty work.
It's like Christmas Eve. You don't have to be at home wrapping the damn presents.
You gotta get your gift wraps.
You know what I'm saying? Again, to each his own. Get it how you live. As long as he's making you happy. As long as that chapter making you happy, boo-boo, kitty, do that thing.
Do it. Somebody cue up that John B. and tell these people, it ain't none of your friends' business what y'all got going on.
I thought that was genuine.
Oh, shit, my bad.
It ain't none of your business.
What do I think about John B then?
I don't know.
You do know. Don't listen to
what people say. Sorry, they don't know.
Yeah, they don't know about this. Same shit, but cue up that Genuine. Then after that, put on that John B. Then after that, y'all gonna get freaky on your anniversary if you want to. Y'all go get freaky at the baseball game, in the bathroom. Whatever y'all want to do it.
Not with the peanuts and the Cracker Jacks.
Hey, 7-inning stretch, all right. Stretch that thing out. Whatever you decide to do, that was Sid telling you to do you, baby. Yes, I like that. Knock it out. Tell the people where they can find you.
Underscore Sid the Kid.
You know the vibes, and you can find her also giving up that.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I don't have an OnlyFans, so I won't be giving no hot tour
to Cam.
Not on social media.
No, not on social media. I hope not. You giving a hot tour.
Clearly, I've been giving enough.
You too much. You need to rewind that spill. You need whatever to reverse.
I need to be the one getting the.
Listen, man, I enjoyed that. The hot too, but I ain't spitting on no lady though. You know, we'll talk about that next episode. Because there was a post that said you experience better orgasms from women if you smoke a little of that chronic. And we know who getting the best orgasms is in this room right now. We talk about that. You can find me at BLove1911 on all social platforms. Be sure to follow Shit Out Podcast on Instagram, YouTube. Leave us a message on Gmail. But in the meantime, in between time, like we always do, this time it's been real. It's been fun. Sit out.